Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. What happened to Bilal Hazziez after 90 Day Fiancé Season 9? Bilal Hazziez debuted in 90 Day Fiancé Season 9 with Shada Sween, and there is a lot to catch up on with Bilal. Bilal met 38-year-old Shada from Trinidad and Tobago online before flying to her native country to meet her. Bilal presented himself as a successful Muslim man when he met Shada, which is why she was shocked when she arrived in America to Bilal's prank. Bilal picked Shada up from the airport in a dusty work van and brought her to his old, dilapidated family home, which he passed off as his accommodations. Shada was shocked and upset, but Bilal wanted her to be humbled. The prank didn't go over well and also soured viewers' impressions of Bilal. 90 Day Fiancé Season 9 fans grew to dislike Bilal even more because he had a habit of mansplaining and did not want to talk about the subject of having kids, a topic very important to Shada. Shada also felt unsupported by Bilal because she wanted to open a yoga studio, and it seemed like Bilal was keeping her from doing that. Despite their issues, they got married and have been through a lot since. Bilal and Shada go out of there on social media to highlight that they have a jovial and full life together after getting married. 90 Day Fiancé viewers watched Shada struggle to connect with Bilal's children, but they seem to have gotten past that if Bilal's most recent family dance video is any indication. Bilal and Shada had a miscarriage in February 2023. They were one of 7 couples who were cast in 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After, Season 7, where their struggles to conceive were highlighted. During that season, Shada was told by a fertility doctor that she only had a 10% chance to conceive a baby naturally. In 2024, there has unfortunately been more bad news for Bilal and Shada. In July 2024, Bilal and Shada revealed that they had yet another miscarriage and were grieving. Shada is stepmom to Bilal's 2 kids with his ex-wife, and she seems to enjoy her role. However, Bilal and Shada's storyline has always revolved around Shada's desire to have a baby. Bilal is a real estate agent in the Kansas City, Missouri area. He touts his success on Instagram and also lets fans know that he has a vlog and a podcast. Bilal also showcases some of his closed real estate deals by sharing photos in front of the purchased houses with the new homeowners. He also tries to get more business his way by walking his followers through the houses he is trying to sell. Their latest TLC gig was on 90 Day Fiancé Pillow Talk, where they got mixed reviews from fans. It's possible they will reprise their commentary roles. Bilal's strong and controversial personality and his dynamic around having a baby with Shada are both narratives and storylines that fans could potentially continue to follow. If Bilal and Shada were to make an appearance in one of the main 90 Day Fiancé show, it would have likely been 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After, Season 8. It wouldn't make sense to cast them on any of the other spin-offs, like 90 Day, The Last Resort, because although they were rumored to have trouble in their marriage, they appear fine aside from their grieving. However, with so much 90 Day Fiancé content set to come out the rest of 2024, and in 2025, Bilal and Shada may get passed over in favor of more interesting couples. Bilal Hazziez, one of the most intriguing personalities on 90 Day Fiancé Season 9, made a strong impression on viewers with his high expectations, meticulous lifestyle, and unyielding approach to relationships. His journey with his fiancée, Shada Sween, wasn't just a clash of cultures, but also a clash of values, worldviews, and desires. After the season ended, fans were curious to see where his life led him and whether the intense scrutiny had changed him. Let's dive into what happened to Bilal after 90 Day Fiancé Season 9 and how his life evolved both personally and professionally. adjusting to life as a married man. Following their wedding, Bilal and Shaida continued navigating the complexities of married life. Although the two shared a strong attraction, their differences became more apparent as they settled into daily life together. Bilal's perfectionism, one of the traits that polarized fans, was something Shaida found challenging. This trait sometimes clashed with Shaida's desire for a more spontaneous and laid-back approach. In response, Bilal made efforts to relax some of his rigid routines and priorities, learning to compromise in ways he hadn't before. He took a break from constantly lecturing and pushing, and he allowed Shaida to introduce her style and creativity into their shared life, although not without some initial discomfort. Growing the family, baby talk and tough decisions. One of the season's recurring tensions was Shaida's desire for children, which became even more pressing after they got married. Bilal was initially hesitant about the idea, worried that having another child would disrupt his structured life. However, over time, he began to understand the depth of Shaida's longing. They sought advice from doctors to assess their options and eventually decided to explore fertility treatments, balancing their mutual desire with Shaida's biological clock. Bilal's evolution on the topic of children showcased his growing empathy and willingness to meet Shaida halfway. This journey wasn't without setbacks, as Bilal occasionally reverted to his more cautious tendencies. Nonetheless, his gradual acceptance of the idea marked a pivotal point in their relationship, as it demonstrated his commitment to fulfilling one of Shaida's dreams: embracing a new career phase. As a successful real estate agent and entrepreneur, Bilal had always taken pride in his professional accomplishments. After 90 Day Fiancé, he leveraged his new public profile to expand his career. His social media presence grew, and he began sharing insights into his business ventures and real estate knowledge, positioning himself as a motivational figure in the industry. Bilal's audience appreciated his straightforward advice on building financial stability, something that he felt passionate about sharing, especially with those just starting out. He started hosting seminars and webinars on wealth management, and his sessions became popular within the real estate community. Fans who had once seen him as overly rigid began to admire his drive and dedication as he helped people reach their financial goals. With the show's exposure, Bilal launched a line of online courses covering topics like real estate investment, personal finance, and self-discipline, which found a solid audience among his growing fan base. Balancing fame with privacy. While Bilal enjoyed the newfound opportunities that fame offered, he faced challenges too. Social media comments ranged from praise to criticism, particularly regarding his personality and past actions on 90 Day Fiancé. He addressed these challenges in a mature and open manner, occasionally using his platforms to clarify misconceptions. Shaida's social media presence, meanwhile, reflected a balance between her role as an influencer and her private life with Bilal. The couple developed a joint approach to social media, deciding what aspects of their lives to share and what to keep private. They worked to maintain a unified front, focusing on uplifting content and sharing lighthearted glimpses into their marriage, from travel adventures to candid moments. Shaida, in particular, became popular for sharing her experiences adjusting to life in the United States, and her warm, honest perspective helped her carve out her own space online. Cultural adjustment and community impact. The cultural differences between Bilal and Shaida remained a crucial aspect of their relationship. Bilal became more involved in learning about Trinidadian culture, and they both connected with a diverse group of friends from their respective backgrounds. Their marriage also inspired them to give back to the community, and they started participating in charity events that celebrated cultural diversity. One of their biggest achievements was a project in Shada's hometown in Trinidad, where they worked to support local children's education through scholarship programs and supplies. This endeavor strengthened Bilal's connection with Shada's family, who initially had reservations about him due to his cautious nature. In time, they saw his genuine support for Shada's roots, and he earned their respect, evolving together and inspiring others. Bilal and Shada's relationship growth became a source of inspiration to many fans. The pair shared their ups and downs, acknowledging the effort required to make a marriage work. Through counseling and open communication, they tackled their differences head-on, addressing misunderstandings about Bilal's need for structure and Shada's longing for spontaneity. As Bilal learned to let go of his urge to control every detail, Shada found ways to introduce her own rhythms into their shared life. Their relationship had a ripple effect on viewers, sparking discussions about compromise, patience, and cultural differences in relationships. Couples who could relate to the challenges Bilal and Shada faced appreciated their honesty about seeking therapy and doing the hard work to bridge divides. Moving forward, new horizons. As they looked toward the future, Bilal and Shada hinted at exciting prospects. They were in talks to launch a joint venture that would merge their love for travel and business. This venture would allow them to continue exploring the world together while potentially producing travel content for fans, blending Bilal's expertise in real estate with Shada's passion for wellness and culture. Additionally, Bilal continued his journey in self-growth, taking up hobbies that Shada introduced to him, including yoga and meditation. These activities helped him embrace a slower pace and view life from a fresh perspective. Shada, in turn, started learning more about real estate investing and finance, finding unexpected satisfaction in expanding her own financial knowledge. A lasting impression. Bilal Hazziez's journey after 90-day Fiancé Season 9 was one of transformation, growth, and resilience. His relationship with Shada served as a catalyst for him to confront his fears and explore a world beyond his carefully constructed life. The couple's story resonated with viewers, as it highlighted that real relationships require sacrifice, effort, and sometimes a little bit of uncomfortable change. Looking back, Bilal became a more rounded individual and a more adaptable husband. Shada's impact was clear, as her presence in his life pushed him to let go of rigid boundaries and become a better version of himself. In many ways, Bilal and Shada's journey transcended the show, as their shared life became a testament to the rewards of perseverance and the power of love to transform.